All right, guys, we are really on a free plugin kick here. And the reason why is because I keep finding really cool free plugins that I actually like. Remember, if I'm sharing something on this channel, it's because I like it and I'm actually using it. And today I want to share a absolutely free plugin package that you can download. It's by Westwood Instruments and it's called Roots.
At McCrae Music.
Hi, how are you doing? I'm richly blessed. Pray that you are as well. All right, Westwood Instruments. I am new to them. I don't have any of their plugins other than this package that I'm going to show you, but playing with these plugins makes me want to kind of explore some other things that they have. If you go on their website, they have a free plugin package. It comes with 3 instruments and it's called Roots. These are really cool sounds. Again, you can download them absolutely for free. I'll mention this again later on, but these are going to be downloaded through Native Instruments. So you're going to want to have native access to, which you can download for free from Native Instruments website. And it is going to require a Kontakt player. These are Kontakt instruments. So you're going to want to have Kontakt player, which you can also get from Native Instruments website. All right. But these are really great, really nice ambient sounds. We're going to take a look at them. Not going to belabor the point. I want you to hear these sounds. Before we do, please take a moment and like this video and feel free to subscribe to this channel if you are enjoying it. And even if you're not, subscribe to it anyway and share it with somebody else because maybe they'll enjoy it. You're not enjoying it, but maybe somebody else will. All right, so share with them. And let's go ahead and take a look at Westwood Instruments Roots. Okay, guys, let's check out these Roots sounds. Now, they are through Native Instruments. You are going to need to have native access to in order to install them because native access to is going to actually allow you to download all the sounds, right? That was a confusion for me at first because I still had native access 1 and it didn't let you download stuff, so it was asking for a library. So you want to make sure you have native access 2. It's the black and white logo, not the blue and white one, all right? And once you download everything, it is a Kontakt instrument, so you're going to go ahead and load up whatever version of Kontakt you're using. This is Kontakt 7, and everything's going to show up in here. Here's 1, 2, and 3, right? So the first one here is Drifting Winds. Let's see what this is all about. These are all these sounds are real lush ambient sounds that are really cool. First off, the interface here, very straightforward. Let's just see what this sounds like. Woo! That is sweet. I was not changing the chord there. It's moving. That is nice. That movement, that is nice, man. Let's look at a couple things. Volume, of course, we know what that does. Here's flare. Let's see what flare does. Changes the sound a little bit. Seems like it makes it a little bit denser. That's cool. Right, we have an attack and release situation. So if we want to make it, kind of back off of the front end a little bit, you do have to turn the attack up quite a bit in order for it to. That is sweet. Release, right? Trans pitch. Let's see what that does. Oh, it looks like it's moving the key bed here. Oh, okay, I see what it's doing. It's almost like filtering. It's kind of moving the key bed down or up an octave here. We have reverb, we have echo, of course. All right, that's cool. Then we have grit. We have a filter. Right, if we want to dial off some of the top end. Then we have grit. So it's almost like a little distortion. That is really sweet. That is really cool, right? I'm gonna do some things. I love just the movement of it just by itself. That's pretty dope. All right, so that's cool. Let's see what else we got in here. Next is our untold strings. Again, ambient. And if you start looking at it, very similar, some different parameters, but very similar stuff in here. Interesting stringy. It's strings, but it's kind of like a pad. Let's look at some of these controls. Let's look at depth. Let's add some warmth to it. Ooh, that's some nice bottom. So you can add some bottom to it. Let's try it again. Bring it down a little. All right, let's see what other kind of stuff. Of course, we have attack and release. Let's get rid of the attack and see what it sounds like. Nice. We have a trans pitch again, which we saw flutter. Nice. Wouldn't use this for, like I said, it's kind of more like a pad, right? Wouldn't really use this for like orchestral strings, but for a nice like pad with a string element, that's sweet. Crystal, let's see what that does. Woo! Oh, that's a nice, like a little shimmer kind of situation. That is nice. And then grit, we saw that. And then, of course, we have reverb. Snag. Let's see what snag does. Okay, it's adding like a little warp to it. Man, this is real nice, big, lush ambient sounds, right? That is really cool. That's really cool. All right. And then this is my favorite one. This dust piano. Oh, this is it right here. This is so sweet. Wow. Whew, this is nice. I'm going to be using that. Now, here's one of the cool features I like about this. You can tell I've used this one. I actually just used this in a track. It has this ash feature, which adds like a pad to it. Watch what happens when I turn this on. So it adds that little pad to it. That is nice. It has a dust feature. Let's see what dust is doing. Let's take the ash out, add dust. So it has like more of a warm pad. So dust is like a warm pad, ash is like a bright pad. Right, that is nice. Of course, we have attack, release, transpitch, age. Make it like kind of warped. That is nice. Grit, we've already looked at that. We have echo, of course. Whew, this is nice. Again, you could do nice ambient. It's almost like a felt piano, which if you listen to my Lament project, I'm using a felt piano all throughout that whole project. If I had this at that time, I would have certainly used this. Sweet. Again, all these are absolutely free. Nice, different takes on big ambient sounds, almost pad-like. Download these right now. Use them. You're really going to love it, I think. All right, like I said, nice, easy. I love simple plugins, stuff that you can just turn the knob. You can hear what it's doing. You don't have to go through all kinds of changes to figure out what the heck is going on, and you can just use the sounds. I'm going to be using these. 2 of these have already shown up in a track that I'm working on currently, and at some point, all of them will show up on different things. I love pads and synths, and especially big ambient moving stuff. It's just really interesting, and I really like that kind of stuff. So go ahead and grab that today. Link is in the description. You can go ahead and download that absolutely for free. All right. Again, if I see more free stuff that I like and I use, I'm going to share it with you guys, and we'll be back with another video on that stuff. All right. Again, feel free to like this channel, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to see you guys again soon in another video. All right.